Joel, that was not smart. You should not do that.
I know.
No, you need to not do that.
No, we'll do it better. I'll do better next time.
No, don't do it at all. Joel. God! Joel! What is wrong with you?
Sorry.
Why would you do that again?
No, it'll be better next time, I promise.
There should not be a next time.
I can hear...
What are you talking about?
I can hear metal.
Do not do that. That is terrible for your well-being. Joel, put the fork down.
It'll be better.
Do not do that!
It'll be better.
Joel!
God!
Why do you keep doing the same thing and expecting different results? That is not smart.
So this week, the Hasbro online toy shop sold an exclusive Ravnica Mythic edition!
Limited edition exclusive to HasbroToyShop.com, which if you are not familiar with it, is whenever like one of these things comes around, it is a dumpster fire.
Yes. So with this, you get a bunch of very cool looking exclusive Planeswalkers in addition to the rest of your booster box. No!
24-pack booster box.
No! They didn't give this to local game stores to maybe move a lot of product. No! They didn't randomly seed these into booster boxes to sell more product through their local game store. Yes! They put it on a website from 1998. I think it was right next to pets.com on the internet.
Yeah, the site, oh my god, it's crazy because, and I'm sure it works fine. If you're like the person who's like, oh, my friend's birthday's coming up, I'm going to pick him up this thing on Hasbro.
A transformer.
Yeah, and if you're doing it, if they have like maybe one or two people using their site at a given time, it's fine.
Yeah.
But if you have thousands...
that is the maximum traffic that this website can deal with.
It's just like
two people.
When you think of like, like a desert with like that one random car in New Mexico that's like driving across, like barren, empty, vast land. That's the Hasbro toy shop.
Transformers everywhere.
Yeah, that's...
Anyway, Jake today...
Oh my gosh.
Today, we're filming this on the Wednesday that it went live.
Yes, October 3rd, 2018.
This video will drop Friday, but this is October 3rd. Jake today went through what we're going to describe as absolute hell to get his products today, and he's got a little story time for us.
Oh my gosh. We're just going to give you a little log of how the events unfolded from someone who was sitting there like
Jake has the time log written down right there.
And I was like clicking, refreshing at 9 a.m. Okay, so the product was supposed to go live at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's 12 o'clock p.m.
Did you say Pacific or Pacific Standard Time?
So the product was supposed to go live at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's 12 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yes.
9 o'clock rolls around. I have a friend that I'm working on who's also trying to get the product, and we're communicating the entire time. And, she's saying, hey, it's not live for me. It becomes, very quickly, the product is not available. It still sells out of stock. And this happens until like 9:45. And up till 9:45, you're seeing tweets from Wizards of the Coast saying, hey, we realize that there's some problems. Hey, the product's going to be available soon.
Just be patient.
So
It'll be here.
If you were the person who, took your lunch early, if you had like an actual, job or a life and you had to be doing something, you would have been very, very frustrated in this entire process. As the people, I have a freedom job. I had, time, and I was very frustrated. So at 9 o'clock, says out of stock, Wizards releases some tweets until 9:45. So if you're there refreshing, you would have seen at 9:45, availability 10/4/2018. So they're under such heavy fire that they just decide, let's push back the release.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is about the time I've got notifications for a bunch of different Twitter accounts related to Magic.
Everyone's tweeting.
And this is about the time where my phone just starts going nuts.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, what is going on? So if you were the person who was sitting there at your job, you would have felt a sigh of relief.
Yeah, you were like,
you'd be like, okay, I get to go back to work.
Right.
It's going to be the same song and dance tomorrow, but it's going to be more well orchestrated. It's going to be fine.
Right.
Not 5 minutes after that, and I have the time period from 9:50 to 9:53, and the only reason I know is because I was on Twitter reading comment sections on Wizards tweets. So if you weren't there reading the comment section to see a specific person say at like 9:50, hey, I just ordered my 2 boxes, product is live, you weren't like going back to the site. You were like, okay, it's going to be available tomorrow.
I'll buy it another day.
So tons of people did that. So 9:53, item goes live. That's what I have in my phone log because I texted my friend, let her know that it was live.
Yeah.
And she was able to go in, and we started this charade for like seriously until like 11 o'clock. So we're sitting there refreshing, trying to get through the Hasbro process of like simply add items to cart. And then you're refreshing. It's never adding. You finally get to input your address. Oh my God, we've made it to the address screen. You get through your address, you put in your payment info, and then it's processing, right? And it takes forever for it to process, and then you get generic error. Or you get, there's too much traffic. The site randomly crashes. So then you have to go through. And we finally end up figuring out, okay, we need to log out of Hasbro, and we need to check in as a guest, and we need to do it like this. At this point, it's like, like 10:50. I'm just like, wow, we're not going to get it, but the items are still in our cart. So we go through, multiple bank charges. Like, I have like 2 pending charges on my credit card. There's like charges that are getting reversed. My friend had her card charged like 5 times. Okay? So all these charges are obviously going to get reversed, but the hassle is immense.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So we finally go through and we get a freaking payment success confirmation number. So we're like, okay, we have an order number.
You won!
We got the order number. But then I'm on Reddit. I'm on Twitter. And all of the people from San Diego Comic-Con 2000... so at this point, I should say, item is sold out at around 11, I would guess, but some saying it was available until up to 12:30 Pacific Standard. So I'm on Reddit. I'm everywhere. I'm looking for, okay, I never got my confirmation email. What is going on? Because the specific clause on the site is, you get an order number and it says look out for a confirmation email.
Right. Or it didn't go through.
And that's what I would learn on Reddit.
Right.
Is that at that point you're not safe. It didn't go through. So the whole day. Okay, this is my whole freaking day, dude. At this point it's like 2 o'clock, and here's the call log. And you can just see I'm calling them. I'm calling them and calling them and calling them. I have a 39-minute call at the end of the day where it goes past 5 o'clock, so no more people can call.
Yeah.
And thankfully, Hasbro honors if you're on the phone, we're going to take your call in queue.
Right.
Past closing time. So, this is it. This is the moment you've been waiting for. How did I secure these cards?
Because he did eventually buy...
I did get them.
His product.
I did get the cards. And so many people are just like, they've given up hope. And I'm going to tell you, be kind when you call, because I guarantee you that person on the phone is not the person partying on the yacht with your Ravnica dollars.
When he was telling me this story for the first time, he got to the point where he finally got through to a Hasbro toy store online whatever representative. And I was like, I bet that person was having an absolute shit day. And he was like, yep, they seemed like they were.
They're having a rough time. But I'll tell you, it's terrible because the first couple times you're calling and you get to the music, you finally get past, we're sorry. Due to unexpectedly high call volume, your phone cannot be... Yeah, your call cannot be completed at this time. And so, then it's like, call again. I think I called like 20-something times. But when we finally got the representative on the phone... I explained the situation. I explained that I had an order number. And they were able to help me out.
Right.
I had to complete a transaction over the phone. So none of my charges went through. Because I got the order number and never got an email
So you didn't even actually order the cards offline. You ordered them from a guy over the phone.
Yeah, who honored my number, who honored
your order number.
My order number.
Or he wouldn't have done that?
You have to have the order number.
I see.
So if you didn't get the order number, you are SOL. Very, very sad to say. But because I got the order number, and I was able to give him the order number, he was able to see, oh, yes, you do have 2 transactions here that were both voided. I think I had 2 that were automatically reversed, so 4 total throughout the day.
Okay.
2 that got voided. And he was like, however, if you want to give me your credit card info over the phone, I can confirm your order. And he was able to give me a transaction number.
Not just yes.
I'm just like, yeah, dude, this is
my... I'll give you 2 credit card numbers.
Bro, but from 9 until 5, with the exception of a couple, things that I had to do for my job throughout the day, I was working on this. And this is bad news bears.
So this is the second time that I can remember, with the San Diego Comic-Con one being the first, that this has happened with the Hasbro online toy store.
Extreme disappointment for fans that are diehard of the game, who would have happily bought boxes hand over fist if they knew that there were Masterpiece Planeswalkers in them.
I'm sure that there was some monetary reason from a company standpoint that they decided to print a limited number of these and sell them only online. I get they're a company, they want to make money, that's fine. I'd love to know what that reason is. Because I would rather them sell these through the local game store.
It has to be something with shareholders or they're like, look guys, we had a really bad quarter. We did terribly with Masters 25. We did even worse with Iconic Masters.
Right, but can this really make up that much? It has to be something where they hit diminishing returns on printing a lot of it. And so they're only going to do 1 batch, and they did the math. We're going to do 1 batch of it, sell this many boxes of it. That'll make us this. It's a one-time, just chunk of cash. It's not going to make up for lost sales.
I think we have to look more closely at Hasbro than Wizards of the Coast on this specifically. Maybe. Because I think if Hasbro knows, hey, wait, we can just cut out the middleman, sell direct. Our site is absolutely terrible, but we don't care. People are going to jump through the hoops.
Yeah,
we're going to sell out we always sell out.
Obviously, somebody. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Obviously, somebody is going to spend all day trying to buy the product. So, if there's...
they sold out. Right. You go on the site, if you're... Do
you know how many they were selling?
No idea.
They didn't say?
No idea on the quantity. But all I know is, if you're, a Wizards exec or a Hasbro exec and you're going to, a board meeting, you go, hey, this was a romping success. You don't come in there and say about how many people were crying on Twitter.
Right. You don't care.
You don't care.
Right.
All you're talking about is the numbers were there. We sold out. We sold out in under an hour, even with technical difficulties.
Yeah.
This was a
huge success.
Laugh all the way to the bank. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Well, it was an interesting day to say
the least. And that's what FOMO does.
Right, exactly. Fear of missing out.
Yeah. So when you're like me, dude, if my day ended and I didn't get these things after everything I went through,
yeah, that would have sucked.
Or if I was the person, the human being who goes, hey, it's oh, thank God, I'm at my job and thankfully they're going to sell it tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow. I'll just do it tomorrow.
I'll do it tomorrow. Right. I can take the day. I'll deal with it.
Well, the issue is, for me, is that I wish they were either seeding these special art planeswalkers into the boxes like masterpieces, because...
In addition to this.
Why not... Yeah, they could do that.
Not?
Why not put them in there? It would move product. It would help the local game shop out. Because, there have been some decisions lately where it seems like they don't really love the local game store or really care too much. Selling on Amazon, selling Walmart, Target, whatever. So,
that's true.
The masterpieces are going to sell boxes. Lottery cards are going to sell boxes. And so it just seems like they don't care about that.
No, it does seem like they don't care.
And it's strange because, hi, look, we're Wizards. We're going to do buy box promos. But these are only exclusively available through our Hasbro Limited Corporation.
Well, I think if they had done based on what you were saying, if they had done Ravnica Mythic Edition, the $250 exclusive product where you're guaranteed to get all the Planeswalkers.
You get all of them.
But then in addition, you just seed them in boxes regular. I think you eliminate a lot of the hassle. People would be like, well, I wasn't able to get that, but I can still hunt for them.
Right, absolutely. I think that has been a great solution.
Because this is what always happens. People that play Standard, people that play Modern, they get the few cards that they need from the set for their deck to be viable, and then you don't buy anything until the next set.
Right.
With Battle for Zendikar, which was a set that, without masterpieces, was hot trash. Mm-hmm. Just absolutely, with the exception of, like, Gideon, Ulamog, Crumble to Dust, and a couple of, like, the man lands. Mm-hmm. The set is just absolute garbage, and it sold insanely. They made like $2,000 off me chasing expeditions, and I will never, ever, ever, ever do that again.
But I can see the value of putting masterpiece cards like that, expedition cards like that, in the boxes. Because
it makes you want to go draft.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, we appreciate it. If you like the video, go down there and do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know, for real though, let us know if you tried to buy it and what your story was, because we don't really want to stop talking about this. I'd like to do at least one more video on this.
A follow-up.
Kind of gathering community opinion and seeing what the fallout is a week later. So let us know what you thought down below. Other than that, I'm tapped out.
Yeah, I am tapped out. If you need information from us, please reach out through like Twitter.
Please do it, man.
I'd be happy to help you out, give you some tips to maybe secure your cards.
Absolutely. Catch y'all later.
See you on the flippity. We're gonna squint our eyes. Try to do winking.